To say shalom, giving all praise to Yahawah the Father, Yahawashi the Son. Glory to the Most High, man, and His Son. Also give a double honor to the elders of GMS, honor to the Akim, peace and blessings to the brothers and sisters that listen to Hope for the Lech. And another week in Babylon, America, soon to be destroyed, man, by nuclear missiles. Okay, thus saith the Lord. That new world order's coming. Okay, prophecy is happening, man. Time for you Negroes, Hispanics, and you Native Americans to repent, man. Get your acts together, man. Okay, before that great showdown between America and the Bear Russia, man. Okay, and also before that civil showdown between Jacob and Esau right here in America, man. Okay, first precept. We got a number of topics to hit today. All right. See the scoffers, they ramping up. They got their crusade against the truth. And like the Lord said, put your head hard against theirs. We're not gonna stop, man. Also, you got, celebrity world. Wicked ass niggas are starting to fall, man. You see? The Most High is exposing that thing, man. All these Hollywood moguls, you got Tyrese crying on camera. All that selling out, man. What did that pay y'all? What did that benefit you? Nothing. See, all them deals you made with the devil, man. I'm gonna tackle that too. Okay? And that's an enzyme for all of you niggas in that entertainment world, man. The Most High is gonna bring all of you down, man. And all you guys who took your hand off the plow as well in the Israelite world, you're gonna be dealt with as well, man. This is no laughing matter. This is very, very serious times. These people out here, they bugged out. But who cares? Psalms 102. Verse 20. Psalms 102, verse 20. Now, let's start verse 20, 19. Gotta watch this thing today, man. Anytime it's cold, this thing be acting up. Let me read verse 19. It says, for ye have looked down from the height of his sanctuary. Who? Yahawah the Father, man. And his son Yahawashi with the holy angels from heaven, and did the Lord Yahawashi behold the earth to hear the groaning of the prisoners. Who are the prisoners? You Negroes, Hispanics, and you Native Americans. Because you ain't free, man. Okay, because if you were free, you wouldn't be having all this talk about racism, man. Okay, it was always about race, man. Always, man. That's how the country was built. And it never went away. They just swept it under a carpet. But now it's coming back out. All right? Just like in the NFL world, man. See? Them owners equate themselves to what? The wardens in prison. They pay you niggas millions of dollars. They still look at you as what? Slaves, man. The scripture says what? Read. To hear the groaning of the prisoner. And we are prisoners. America in itself is a prison. And the Israelites are being held captive here, man. But the Most High is going to bail us out by the way of those nuclear missiles and what? His son, Yahawashi, who you even call Jesus Christ a black man, according to the Holy Scriptures, man. Alright? It says, to hear the groaning of the prisoner, to loose those that are appointed to death. And we are appointed to death. As long as you're in this place, you're appointed to death, man. Alright? That's why this place is called the Valley of the Shadow of Death. Because it's death everywhere. Wickedness is on a high level here, man. Homosexuality is on a high level. Transgender is on a high level. Okay? Women being over men is on a high level, man. Witchcraft, sorcery. Alright? They indoctrinating people, kids at these schools, man. Okay? They breaking the barrier between genders. What? The state of confusion. That's why it's called Babylon. And all those are the ways of death. Okay? Because it's against the laws of the Heavenly Father, man. The Most High appointed us to life by giving us his son, man. That's what Yahawashi is known as the bread of life. still haven't received it yet, man. Y'all still looking at that other white Jesus, man, which is the fake, like Paul said, he that cometh preacheth another Jesus. Okay, that's that other Jesus, man. The false one, man, that was handed to you down in slavery. If you don't come out of those ways, man, you're going to get put to death, man. Alright? The scripture says we're appointed to death. And the only way out of this hell is through Yahawashi. Psalm 62, verse 12. Psalm 62, verse 12. It says, also unto thee, O Lord, belong mercy, for thou renderest to every man according to his work. So the Most High is going to give every man according to his work. Of what's coming to the white man Esau, destruction, man. Okay? Total annihilation, man, is coming to America, man. Because this place is unjust. They're about to get to start celebrate Thanksgiving, okay? Where they had to steal this land from the Native Americans. And they set up a holiday about it, man. And you wicked ass niggas and spicks, you celebrate that, man. So deaf to you niggas, man. Because y'all ain't right no way, man. Okay? The prophet's been out here blowing the trumpet. But you still ain't take notice, man. You still haven't returned to your nationality and to your true power. So the Most High is going to give you according to your work. Alright? We read on. Psalm 62, verse 12. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy. And only those who receive Yahawashi are going to get that mercy. Like it says in Revelation 2:17. You read it. Revelation chapter 2, verse 17. Before I jump back. And actually I'll do a sit down on this in the future, Lord willing. It says, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna and everlasting life. It says, and give him a white stone, and in a stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saveth he that receiveth it. Yeah, because what? Only the elect is going to believe on that name, Yahawashi. That name is hidden, even though it's out here. You see? And that white stone mean that what? You get pardoned, man. That's who the elect are. We're pardoned from your sins. You receive that mercy. So let me jump back to Psalm 62. I cry unto him. No. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy. So we're going to get that white stone, Lord willing. Lord willing, man. Yahawashi Yahawashi's will. The rest we're going to get that black stone, which is death. For thou renderest to every man according to his work, man. Okay? That's why the scripture says, Colossians 3:24. Jade got spirits on him, man. See? How people got spirits, man. Just scanning the area, Jake talking to themselves, bugged out, man. See? That's why we need mercy, man. It says Colossians 3:24. Knowing that of the Lord, you shall receive the reward of the inheritance, which is the kingdom of the Most High, man. The kingdom of the Most High, man. Power and rulership. It says, for ye serve the Lord Yahawashi, but he that doeth wrong, shall receive for the wrong which ye have done. And there is no respect of persons. And that goes for all of us, man. Small or great. We all gonna have to answer to the Most High, man. All of us, man. Because the books is being opened right now. And if you're not a part of that elect, you're gonna taste the Most High's wrath, man. Bottom line, that's what we're supposed to be preaching every week. We ain't in the time of no beatitudes, man. Okay, oh, love. This ain't the time of love. This is the time of war. The Bible tells you that there's a time and season for everything under heaven. There's a time to love and there's a time to hate, man. There's a time for war and there's a time of peace. The time period we live in is a time of war, nuclear war, man. Civil war, man. Civil unrest, man. I think you have some BS protests today. You're going to have more protests, man. Okay? Anarchy in these streets. That's coming, man. And we won't be out here prophesying, okay? Because our days of teaching going to be done in them times, man. As it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. You had some Christian Negro. I was dying for him to come over here. Get your ass cutting these scriptures, man. Because you Christians are done, man. Just tackle that Trinity doctrine through the spirit of Yahawashi. You know, that madness, man. You know, them strongholds getting cast down. This word gonna be exalted, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. The Lord willing, the Most High gonna be with us in these times, man. That's all we can keep begging for mercy. Alright? Because these people out here, they're not gonna receive mercy. These people, they're not gonna receive mercy, man. Okay? They're not gonna receive that mercy, man. Or like I just read, that white stone. Okay? Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. Oh, and that's another thing they don't teach in these churches is the commandments, man. You still got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That was never done away with. You're not going to be justified by the law or saved based on the law. You're going to be saved based on your faith and your works. But keeping the commandments is also part of the salvation. Okay? We do got to rehearse the righteous acts, man. We're Israelites, man. That's your inheritance, all right? Obviously, you're not going to keep it perfect. That's just like the Most High, you know, the way our perfection comes through Yahawashi. But it says, whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. And what's the evil thing? Race wars, disease warfare, when the economy collapses, man, when there's anarchy in the streets, all right? And like, above all, the most evil thing, the last plague, is the nuclear destruction. And when we being tempted out here with the Rfid Egypt, the Most High is going to give you the spirit to what? To preserve yourself, man. And even if death comes upon you, you'll take it manfully. Alright? So keeping the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. And our people are now wise, man. You're not discerning the times. You're not circumspect. That's a good precept. Okay? It says, let me read that. It says, a wise man discerning both time and judgment. Okay, that's a direct precept with Ephesians 5:14. Okay? So we're in a time of judgment, man. We're in a time of death. We're in a time of America's downfall. Okay? Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. That is the gospel, and of course, that's the good news. All right, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. It's our job to profess these things openly, man. We got to be seen. All right, like Ezra said, you got to testify your Savior openly, man. You truly believe in Yahawashi, declare this word, man, against all odds, man, so you can receive that salvation. The Most High is dealing with cowards, man. Okay. Of course, we're weak, but we're strong through Yahawashi, man. All right, you gotta profess this word, man. Okay. And the guy that's scared is what? A guy that's sitting on his talents. That means you never believe, man. He said he didn't give you the spirit of fear, but power. Alright? And our power is what? In this book. Not of ourselves. Because of ourselves we can do nothing. But John the Baptist said if any man receive anything, it has to come from above, from heaven, man. So this knowledge, we got it, profess it. Proverbs 133. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. I'll read that again. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. But whoso hearken unto me, how are you hearken unto the Lord? By listening to the prophets. Okay? The men that sign behind for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil, man. And evil is coming, man. The evil day is approaching, boy. What you wicked people gonna do in that time, man? When them evils hit America. Some evils is almost here. Okay? They doing all these drills and whatnot, talking about in case of an EMP, because they gonna do it. Your own government gonna do it, man. They gonna carry out them attacks, man, and bring evils upon you, wicked ass people, man. Okay, you copper tops, you useless eaters. All right, because that's what the elites of the society want to bring down the world's population. Because you people are just, you're good for nothing, man. All right, but above all, the Most High is gonna do it, man. That's really the plans of the Most High, man, to bring wrath upon this place, man. Oh man, I gotta bring that article out, man. You know what? Let me hold up. Let me hold up on that. Article I want to bring out. I'm gonna hold up on it. Hold up on it. For now, I'm gonna hold up. Bring that out soon. Bring that out soon. But like I said, let me read that precept one more time and then jump to something else. Alright? These black women starting to catch hell, man. They're the Most High ain't playing with you black women, man. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. It said, but whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil, man. Okay? That's why it also written Nahum chapter 1. And you had them Christians trying to attack the elders, G-Man, which he's an agent for Satan. And even if he is an agent, it doesn't matter anyway, man. There's nothing these agents can do to stop this truth, man. Okay? That's what Yahawashi also said. Let me see if I find that. There's nothing they could do, man. Nothing these scoffers could do. Nothing these demons could do. Nothing, man. Nothing anyone can do. Because it's not our program. It's all the will of the Most High. Yahawashi, Yahawashi. See what Yahawashi said? Oh man, let me see if I can find the scripture real quick. There we go. Matthew chapter 21. It's the Lord speaking to them wicked scribes and Sadducees, man. Because why? They were also the ancient scoffers, man. coming up against the Lord, trying to trap him with these questions. All right? So they can condemn him, man. And that's what G-Man and these other guys are doing.
See you next Friday.
They're trying to catch you in your words. And they're trying to build, how you doing? They're trying to build up a case on brothers, man. Okay? All we got to do, what? Is keep preaching this Bible, man. We don't get concerned with that, man. Matthew chapter 21, verse 40. 41. This whole thing is good. We start from 33. In another parable, there was a certain householder which planted a vineyard and hedged it round about, and digged a winepress in it, and built a tower, and let out husbandmen, and went into a far country. Which we know who that far country is. The Lord went back to the spiritual realm. Alright? And when the time of the fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the husbandmen, that they might receive the fruits of it. And the husbandman took his servants, and beat one, and killed another, and stoned another. Again he sent other servants, more than the first, and they did unto them likewise. So Salaki, that's the Most High. Who are the servants that he sent out that the husbandman killed? The prophets, man. They always kept killing the prophets, man. So it's no surprise when people come up against us in this day and time. The Lord is speaking a parable. He said, but last of all he sent unto them his son, saying, they will reverence my son. But when the husbandmen saw the son, they said among themselves, this is the heir. Come, let us kill him, and let us seize on his inheritance. Which we know that's who? Yahawashi. And they did kill Yahawashi, who you English call Jesus Christ. Alright? And they caught him and cast him out into the vineyard and slew him. When the Lord therefore of the vineyard cometh, what will he do unto those husbandmen? They say unto him, he will miserably destroy those wicked men, and he will let out his vineyard unto the other husbandmen, which shall render him the fruits of their season. Yahawashi said unto them, did he never read the scriptures? This to you, G-Man, and you other clowns out there, man. The stone which the builders reject, the same has become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's doing, and it is a marvelous in our eyes. Therefore I say unto you, the kingdom of the Most High shall be taken from you, and given to the nation, bringing forth the fruits thereof. So all you wicked leaders going to be cast down. All you scoffers going to be cast down. Okay? The ones of our people, man. The G-Man, he's a tear anyway. He's an Edomite. And whosoever shall fall on this stone shall be broken. But whosoever it shall fall, it shall grind him to powder. It means you can't stop this truth, man. Okay? And the truth is who? Starts with Yahawashi. He's that chief cornerstone, or that foundation that we're building upon. Alright? That's why the Lord said this, Luke chapter 21, verse 15. Luke 21, verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. We'll read it again. Luke chapter 21, verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And all glory to the Most High. We have that mouth. That's why no one could debunk what we're saying. No theologian, no so-called scholar, no professor, okay? None of them could debunk what we're saying. Because why? Our wisdom comes from above. It comes from Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. And the Lord said, I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which none of your adversaries, your enemies, can gainsay nor resist. And that's why them guys, they're so attracted to the light. That's why they constantly keep scoffing. Because they want to know, how does these base Negroes, how can they use the Bible so well? Hispanics and Native Americans. How they can use that sword so well? Seeing that they were never learned. They never went to no theologian school. So So how they know the Bible like that? How can they go through the Hebrew and the Greek and break down the deep parables and the mysteries? Because it's all the will of the Most High, man. All right, that's what the Most High said, 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Oh, my Bible only have that page, man. That is crazy. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. First Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of the Most High. Verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Man, that's what's happening right now. The wisdom of the wise, Esau and all his sorcery, is getting cast down in these last days, man. And then whatever scholar you sent out, they gonna get cast down, man. Because you guys ain't coming with the truth, man. Okay? That stone is the truth, which is Yahawashi, man. That's what the Most High said. He destroying the wisdom of the wise, man. By the foolishness of preaching. And we're the only ones doing it, starting with the elders and the apostles on down. The Christian church ain't doing it. The Christian church ain't doing it. Okay, they ain't out here on these streets, man. In season and out. The most you may see them Christians do is hand out some ridiculous pamphlet, man, with a whole bunch of scriptures on it, which they themselves can't even break down. Just put the book down and learn, man. Listen, like the scripture says, let every man be slow to speak and slow to wrath. You read on, it says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Alright? For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, man. So what we doing is foolishness, man. What Noah did for 120 years was absolutely foolish. To preach and build that ark, building the ark and preaching to them, I was foolish because they never seen rain before. But guess what? He got saved. So you can't care about other people's opinion. You can't care about the world coming up against you, man. Like they say, the task ahead of you is never greater than the force behind you, man. The force behind us is the King of the universe, Most High and His Son. That's why it is written. So you guys can keep coming. Alright? The truth gonna keep coming out, man. Romans chapter 8, verse 33. Romans chapter 8, verse 33. This is what the Apostle Paul said. I'm going to get my topics after this, man. Okay, I'm going to get on wicked ass Tyrese too, crying on the damn phone, man. Making your nation look weak, man. You know, but that's what our people have been resorted to. You've been beat down so much. You lost your masculinity. How do you retain your masculinity? By coming in this book. Because the Most High dealing with men. No time to be a crybaby, man. Time for you to man up, put your garment on, and prophesy, man. Alright? Because the kingdom is close. Okay, good. Romans chapter 8, verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? Who? Not G-Man, not no scoffer, not no scorner. Okay, not Esau with his technology. Nobody, man. Not Satan himself. Okay, he can't pluck nobody out the Lord's hand. Read it again. Romans chapter 8, verse 33. Got agents out here. I see y'all, man. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Y'all can't lay nothing against the Most High's elect either, man. Okay? Report that to your superiors, man. It says, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies, man. So nobody can lay anything, no charge to the Most High's elect. Not Esau's agents that he has out here, okay? The Most High see you demons, man. Okay, not G-Man, not these scoffers, nobody, man. It says, it is he that condemneth. It is Yahawashi that died. Yea, rather, it is risen again, who is even at the right hand of the Most High, who also make intercession for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahawashi? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? So nothing's supposed to separate you from the love of Yahawashi. Meaning nothing's supposed to stop you from doing this work. Like Paul said, he was a prisoner for Yahawashi, man. Alright? We're prisoners for Yahawashi, man. Okay? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. So, you know, that don't surprise us when people come up against us, man. Who says we're killed all the day long? Alright? We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Because that's who your strength lies in the Lord, man. Not of yourself, man. Okay? It says, for I'm persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, demons, nor powers. Okay, the Illuminati, man. Okay? Jewish bankers on down. Nor powers, no things present, nor things to come. The Jacob's trouble that's coming. Okay? When they destroy this economy and bring forth that microchip, man. Along with martial law and whatever evil things they got planned out here, man. Okay? To usher in that new world order. Okay? Order through chaos. That's coming to America, man. Coming to a city near you. Okay? What they show you in the purge, that's coming. Anarchy in these streets, put people to death.